Hello, Indigos, and welcome back to our channel, the Indigo Room for Indigos. If you're an Indigo, you think you're an Indigo, you know an Indigo, or maybe you're the parent of an Indigo, this is the channel for you. Hi, I'm Sydney, and I'm an Indigo. This message is for you whenever you find it, and we're all on different timelines. So if it resonates with you, we're not taking that right now. If it resonates with you, then this message is for you when you do find it. Doesn't matter when you find it, but to um, just want to share something that I'm receiving for Indigos right now is to just stand down. What do I mean? I know last week we were talking about moving forward. Right now, we're talking about standing down, right? You have come so far, and I keep getting a visual of you being at the city. I got that visual for myself as well. Being at the city, you've arrived, you've gotten there, you've taken your backpack and you moved and you're at your destination. However, you can't get inside, right? Because you don't have the key. But you do have the key, but you think you don't have the key. So you want to just stand down for a moment because this energy that we're moving into is really potent. I don't want to say it's bad, but eclipses tend to bring changes, right? And sometimes they're quick, and sometimes they're good changes, and sometimes they're not so good. So we have, but they're always good. They just don't feel good. How about that? We have the eclipse, this lunar eclipse is in the sign of Taurus right now. And we also have Mars, which is retrograde. And, when planets are retrograde, sometimes things get wicky wacky. And it is retrograde in Gemini. So we want to look at some of our words, what we're speaking out into the universe, what we're saying, and our thoughts, right? And you may be feeling like, oh my God, I have come so far. I have done all this work. Now what, Spirit? Now what, right? Now you're giving me a lunar eclipse? What the hell? And these changes are always for our good, even if it doesn't feel like it. And sometimes they come with tarot moments, we call them. And we go, I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for this. Well, spirit will not bring something to you that you're not ready to accept or handle. Like for me, it's already manifested itself before it even got here. So you may have been seeing some things that changed drastically in your own experience. And Spirit is asking you right now and asking all of us to just stand down for a moment. Be mindful, be quiet, right? Maybe you need to go back into hermit mode and just be observant. Don't do anything. Don't make any rash decisions. You may be feeling like you want to tell somebody off, or you want to get your feelings off your chest. That's fine. But maybe you should write these things down before you actually speak them out. Yeah. And write down your plans before you actually do them. Don't make any rash decisions. If you've done the work and you've been practical, you've looked at all of the things and you're ready to take that leap of faith, that's fine. But during this time, you really don't want to jump out there, right? You don't want to jump out the window, so to speak. So let's see what Spirit has for us. What does Spirit want us to know? Mother, Father, God, Holy Spirit, our highest guides and angels from the Blue Realm, what would you like us to know at this time as we move into the lunar eclipse? So we got a man, it's quite sexy. Our first card out. Woo. Wonder what that's about. He looks kind of determined though. We have a ring. Maybe somebody's getting ready to ask you to marry them, or you're getting ready to ask someone to marry you. I don't know. Let's see. Ring often means commitment. But again, we have the lunar eclipse, so you might want to pay attention to who is giving you you got the polar bear. And the polar bear is quite a formidable being, right? Look at that polar bear swimming in that cold ice water. Strong, strong, strong. What else do you want us to know, Spirit? So we have a really good looking guy. Kind of hot. Maybe that's you. Maybe that's your man. I don't know. And then we have this ring. It looks like commitment. Somebody's going to offer you a commitment of some sort. It could be a partnership. And then we have the fox. You know the fox. Fox is sly. But it's not slyer than the polar bear, I don't think. Let's see, what else? And the fox is looking back at the polar bear while the polar bear is moving. What else, Spirit? What else do you want us to know? Wow. There we go. And we have the moon. And we have star. We need 3 more cards, Spirit. Ooh. Love. I also was told to share this song with you, music. Your song today is Stronger by Kanye. Oh, yay. But it was the child. It was Kanye when he wrote it, Stronger. So check that out. And let's clarify and get some messages about the cards that are on the table now. Okay, if we look at this card, it looks like this man is determined, right? And he's also kind of lustful. So it might be someone who is determined to have a commitment with you, but they're also in a lustful kind of state. They want to offer something, a partnership. It could be a business partnership, some sort of commitment to you, and you are kind of turned away. You're not looking at that ring. You're not moving towards that ring, actually. And the bear absolutely represents independence, power, strong, determination. So someone in your experience, someone right now is looking at making a commitment with you, but you're not paying attention. You're kind of looking away and moving away from it. So during this time, this eclipse time, when emotions, we're going through an emotional reset. So I'm not sure if you're going to accept this offer right now. But again, we're being told to just stand down during this time, right? Stand down and remain quiet. Say nothing. So if something doesn't look right to you at this particular moment in time, it looks like you're not accepting it. But that doesn't mean that you won't accept it. But somebody's got their eye on making a commitment with you, and you are looking away. Or maybe you are this person and you have your eye, very lustful person. You have your eye on commitment with someone and they're not looking at you and they're turning away. So during this eclipse time, a lot of things can be hidden. So let's just see what else is on the table. Again, we have the fox, we've got the moon, and we've got the star. So if we look at the fox represents cunning. It also represents manipulation. It also represents like sneakiness or hidden intentions. So the fox is looking back. Look how he's looking back at that rooster. He's real cunning, right? He's like, yeah, I'm up. I'm ready to go. Now think about this though. The fox falls right underneath this man, this lusty looking man, who's got his eye on this ring and he wants to commit with you, or she, doesn't matter, wants to commit with you, and you are moving away. You are in your own zone and you're not paying attention. You're not with the whole fox thing, the whole manipulation thing. So you may just want to really pay attention. That's all. Stand down. Don't say yes. Don't say no. Just be quiet. Just see what is to be illuminated because the star or the sun represents illumination. We got the moon here right underneath this ring. So there's something hidden. There's something that you don't see. And perhaps it's hidden right now, but once this eclipse moves through, you'll get better clarity on what this ring represents, or this commitment, or this partnership, or this business partnership represents. Don't sign on the dotted line right now. Stand down. You are a star, right? You are protected as a polar bear. You're protected. You're guided. You know that you are the star. You know your worth. And so if somebody's coming to you with, a janky proposal, don't take it. Say no. Or just stand down until this lunar eclipse moves out of the way. So any new proposals, anything that's coming your way right now that you are not sure about, just let it ride, let it slide, and let's see what is shown to you. Follow your intuition, follow your gut. What does your gut say? You know, what does your intuition tell you? Just hold on. Don't make any sudden moves. So we also have, ooh, look at this. We got the love birds, the love swans right in here. And then we have the well. And we have the child. I can't pick up these cards. Why? Okay. We have the child. Okay, so if we're looking at this card right here, which is the swans, right? This represents love, relationships, happiness, two people on the same page. However, it falls between the well and this fox, right? This fox is again manipulation, slyness, sneakiness, right? So the well represents looking deeper, and we want to really look at something a little bit deeper. Now, if this had been like up here or, without all of these other cards, then maybe we could say that this partnership is a good thing. But right now, it doesn't look like it is something that you want to jump into. You want to look deeper, and you want to pay attention to any. This also represents red flags. Any red flags that may be coming up for you in this partnership. And you do have this innocent kind of way of looking at things. So, right now, you just want to look deeper. You want to pay attention. You want to stand down. You don't want to move into anything yet. Don't want to sign any paperwork yet. Don't want to make any commitments yet, because it's unclear what the real reason is behind this person coming at you with partnership. And we just want to be mindful, or what you're doing. It could be you that you're coming with. Flip it, script it, whatever, however you want to do it. Flip it however you want. You could be that person that's coming at someone with a commitment or some sort of partnership, a business partnership, because you are being sneaky, Mr. or Mrs. Indigo, Mr. or Miss Indigo, right? So I'm just saying, whatever it is that you're planning to do, hold off until we're done with this lunar eclipse. Don't make any sudden changes, because when you come out of it and you realize, oh, maybe I should have looked deeper, and I was just looking at it, from a very innocent standpoint, you might find that there are things that don't serve you. We're coming out of uh, this energy, and it's a very potent energy. So whatever you do under this lunar eclipse, it's gonna stick with you for a while. So let's just be mindful. Let's clarify the man in the figure. Spirit, what do you want us to know about this delicious, hunky looking person here? What do you want us to know, Spirit, as we move? Here we go. That is the scythe. Okay. And is there anything else you want us to know? Because the scythe is about cutting, so, and sharp. Why is the scythe here, Spirit? Why? Okay, so we have an anchor. Okay, so it's possible that the man in this scenario wants to cut away all of the competition, right? And offer you stability and uh, financial wealth, because that's what this represents. But it also could represent they want to, tie you down and anchor you to them as well. So, again, you just need some clarity just to understand what this partnership is offering. Maybe they want to cut out all the competition. They want you for themselves, because they see that you are a formidable polar bear, right? You're looking beautiful to them. You're looking strong, confident. You represent everything that they want in a relationship, possibly, and they want to offer you this commitment. Just be mindful that there's also this little fox down here. So there may be some red flags that you need to pay attention to. So let's see what the commitment is all about. Spirit, what would you like us to know about the commitment that this person is offering to the Indigos who are resonating with this message right now? Maybe it's a commitment that you have, it's already been offered possibly to you. Maybe this person is thinking about offering the commitment to you, thinking about offering this business partnership to you. What do we need to know about this commitment? Please clarify. Whew. Okay. You got the tree of life. That's 5. Anything else? And we have the fish. The fishes. Little fishes. Ooh. Let's see. Okay, so this commitment actually could be a good thing for you. Still, you want to pay attention. The 5 is the tree of, represents the tree of life. You see there's a rainbow there. It's also represents stability, and there is growth around the tree. There's the sun. So this is actually a happy card along with the fish, which represents abundance. And that, this is a deep commitment. This also represents something that could be very good. This commitment, this business, or this partnership, or this marriage, or this commitment. So somebody does want to give you, or you want to give someone, basically the world. Even though we don't have the world here, you do want to give somebody, or somebody wants to give it to you, flip it however you want. Commitment, stability, health, wealth. That looks kind of delicious. So what are you doing? You're swimming away over here. So let's clarify that, Spirit. Perhaps it's not you swimming away, perhaps it's the person swimming away and you're offering that to the person. So let's clarify that, Spirit. What do you want us to know about the polar bear? The strong, independent polar bear. Maybe you're scared of this commitment from this person. Maybe it's you that thinks you see red flags and you're nervous. But it looks like somebody wants to give you, they want to lock you in, honey. They see you as the tree of life. They want to give you commitment. So, Spirit, what would you like us to know about the polar bear? What would you like us to know about the polar bear, Spirit? What would you like us to know about the polar bear? Okay, this card. One more. What would you like us to know about the polar bear, Spirit? Spirit, Spirit, Spirit. Give us some clarity on the polar bear. Oh, that's upside down. So we have the polar bear. And the clarity on the polar bear is, looks like a jokester, or maybe they're back and forth, two-faced. Could be. But again, there is a storm here, and then there's sunshine after the storm. So above the clouds, the sun is always shining, even though you're swimming away. The polar bear. And why is the polar bear, swimming away from this offer that looks good on the surface, right? Well, the feelings are that possibly you are feeling that there's some deception in this offer. You're still not clear on it. And that possibly the person is wearing a mask and not showing you the real truth of the matter, like why they want to make this offer to you. So you do still need some clarity here. That's the reason why you're moving away. And this card represents You know, you see the storm down here, the darkness. You're feeling. It's interesting that it comes out with both these two cards came out together because you feel like there's something dark hidden, and then you want to look up here because underneath all of this we have the beautiful sun, but we do have a storm, we do have lightning, we do have some unclarity that's plaguing you. So you're moving away from that. And let's get some clarity on that's how you're feeling right now, right? It doesn't mean you want this person, whoever is making this offer to you, to remove that mask and give you some clarity because you know that there's something hidden in this storm here, and the storm is brewing. And you're like, yeah, I'm out. But let's see what the fox has to say. What do you need us to know about the fox? Spirit, something tried to pop out of there. What would you like us to know about the fox? There's some red flags that you're not certain about. We have lilies. And the sun. Okay, so we have the lilies and we have the sun. Now the lilies represent in the Lenormand deck a couple of things. And if you look at this, it's two things. Look, this whole reading is two things, right? We have two faces here. We have the sun and the clouds here. We have the lilies on the painting, but then we have the real lilies, right? So when we have this with the fox, it is indicative of some sort of deception. I'm going to, I'm using my skills to deceive you with flattery, right? And then we have the sun, which also, is the happiest card in the deck, right? Usually. But with this fox, it also can indicate that somebody wants to win at all costs, right? It's their ego. They want to win. It may not be about love because this falls right underneath this man and on top of the love card, right? So somebody in this scenario is being deceptive. They're using flattery to win you over, but you kind of feel it, you kind of sense it, and you're moving away from that. You're moving away from this partnership. Like I said, it could be a business partnership, it could be a love relationship, it could be a friendship. It doesn't mean that it has to be a love relationship. It means that somebody wants to anchor you in, and they're telling you that, they're offering you all of these wonderful things, and it looks good. It looks good on the surface, but you have to dig deeper. So let's see what the moon has to say. Okay, Spirit, can you clarify the moon for us? Please clarify the moon for Indigos. Listen to your intuition. All that glitters is not gold, honey. It may look good, but pay attention. What would you like us to know about the moon? One more, please. For the moon. Mother, Father, God, Holy Spirit. Our highest guides and angels, what would you like us to know about the moon? Okay, these cards, this is the ship, and this indicates travel or you're getting ready to take a trip, and the birds indicate messages. Now, it could be from a lover, a friend, but it usually means text messages or some sort of message you're going to be getting either through email or text. But it falls on top of the moon, which I find interesting. And it could be that you are going to be receiving a message of some sort, and somebody wants to recognize you in some way by taking you on a trip, and they're sending you messages and letting you know that they want to do this, they want to take a trip with you again. This, you do want to pay attention, right? You do want to pay attention to how and where and who this message is coming from. It could be coming from this person that, you know, wants to have a commitment with you, or it could be coming from someplace else. But there is a message coming through, should be coming to you soon, about the trip that you might want to be taking. Let's get some clarity on the stars. And again, you know, it falls under the commitment as well. So this right here. So you do want to use your, we have flowers, a bouquet, a bouquet, a bouquet, a bouquet, a bouquet of flowers. Looks like tulips. You're the star. You don't have to be a star, baby. Oh, we got two cards that came out. So let's take this one here. 9 and 20. Whoop. And 19. Okay, so we have flowers. Somebody wants to give you a gift because, you know, you're a star, the wish fulfilled, you've accomplished quite a bit, and somebody wants to recognize you, and it's public recognition. But we also have, and it might be something that you've done, you know, maybe you're a teacher or you're some sort of authority figure in your line, or what you have created and what you're doing, wants to recognize you. Now, even though this is the tower, you don't see it like in the tarot. It's not falling down. This looks like a good tower, and this represents public park, right? So you are being recognized for some of the work that you've been doing. You've been putting in some hard work. I don't know what kind of work you've been doing, Indigo, but you've been doing something, and you're going to be getting recognized for that at this time. So that's really cool. So let's look at the hearts, love, romance. Let's clarify that. Hearts and the well. We'll do the heart first. Love. What do you want us to know about this? Spirit. What would you like us to know about the love and relationships and the heart here? Looks like a happy home. Okay, so we have the lovebirds. They're not really lovebirds, but they're swans. But this indicates love and happiness and joy in your relationships. And then we have the home that fell on top of it. And right now, maybe you're focused on bringing more love into your home, and or maybe you're focusing on moving into a new home or finding a new home, or asking someone into your home, bringing somebody into your home. And then we have time, and you know, maybe you've been spending a lot of time thinking about that and just dwelling upon that right now. And again, if that's what you're getting ready to do, maybe you're getting ready to purchase a new home, you look at the time, and you know how much time you spent on this, and when is it going to happen, and how's it going to happen, blah 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 blah. You do want to remember that it's next to the well card, which says to look deeper. And this whole reading has been about look deeper. Just look deeper. Just look before you leap right now during this eclipse. Yeah, maybe you feel like time is of the essence and we need to get moving on this house, buddy. You know, we need to. But take a look. Let's see what the well has for us. Wants us to look deeper. Spirit says, look deeper about the well, Spirit. What is the well trying to tell us, child? What's going on here? You can see the sun back there, but you know, wells go deep, deep into the ground, and there's a lot of things that are hidden in wells, right? So we want to know, what do we need to know about the well? And look at that. That's a maze. Another. Woo! Can we get a little bit more clarity on the well? Okay. We're being asked to look deeper, right? We got the well, and we're clarifying the well. And look at the bigger picture, right? Just look at the bigger picture. Look deeper. Go deep in. Go deep within. Go within. Look. You may need to ask for help. Look at this. This is the labyrinth, right? It's not just one person. There's several people in there. And to get out of it successfully, you may need to all collaborate with each other to get out, to find your way out, right? So help is on the way, and you may need to collaborate with someone. A message is coming, a letter. There's something coming in, and it's coming in swiftly, and it's going to be good information. So pay attention to the messages. Don't skip over any of the details at this time, right? Pay attention. You're going to get out of this. So what do we have for the young person, the imaginative person, the little child within us all? It could represent an actual child, or it could represent you. A whip. Oh, on the broom. Okay. Are you beating yourself up? And we have the snake. Why, Spirit? The snake in the tree. But you know what? Maybe you are shedding your skin right now, becoming something new and delicious. Okay, so we have a young child. It could represent an actual child, it could represent you, or it could represent someone who is younger than you. Um, and I want to actually read this and this, because together it just brings the whole reading home, right? It just kind of wraps it up. We have someone who wants to make you an offer, some sort of commitment, wants to, you know, and you're not feeling it right now. I feel like this polar bear is you. You're looking away from this offer, and you're noticing the duplicity of it. Someone is wearing a mask. However it's happening, like I said, relationship, business partnership, friendship, something is not as it is perceived to be, or at face value. Don't take things at face value. Look deeper at this time. That is what this whole card is, the reading is about. You may be receiving some messages from people about what you're looking at deeper, letting you know and giving you clarity. There's a rainbow here at the end. You're gonna get some clarity on this from the outside, not just within. You have your gut feeling, but you're going to get some sort of clarity, some sort of message. And it looks good. It may be bringing you recognition and maybe giving you gifts, but again, there is a tower that is with it, and may not be. It could be good, it might not be, but I feel like everything right now is in flux. There's no clarity at all, because the only clarity that we do have right now is something's not right. So at the end of this reading, we have the child, which can represent, again, you, the child within you, your imagination, because there's a rainbow, which is associated with the message here, using your imagination. And we have this whip and the birch broom, and we also have the snake. Yeah. So I just want to read what it says, because it could represent a younger person that's in your experience, or somebody who's younger than you making these offers, and you know that there's something not right. It says, I am young, I am new, I'm playful and immature. I am a baby, a kid, a teenager, small, short, or tiny are other ways to describe me. The child is one of the literal people cards in the Lenormand system, indicating a young person. To be honest, we also take this as a symbol of a childlike nature, or someone who is young at heart. No one wants to do a business reading and be advised to choose a young child as a corporate partner. Perhaps we should think a little less literal in some cases. The child inhabits a place of wonderment, innocence, hope, and the ability to play at something just for fun. It is another time and place where imagination is unchained and reality is taken at face value. It is the early stages, like you can represent your feeling about this whole situation. You're innocent, and you're not looking at the bad parts of it, or what could be hidden. It is the early stages of development where changes can be made in a positive future form. So if you do know what you're dealing with, changes can be made, right? Nothing is set in stone. Nothing is ever set in stone. So let's look at 11. And 11 is the birch broom. To be warned of high temper, I bring conflict and strife. You will find me in competitions because I work with repetition. Arguments and quarrels are my patent, and I am not always a villain. I can be found in the gym or in a lusty bed on a whim. Lusty, lusty. We got the lusty man over here. Um, The birch broom is one of the troublesome cards in the Lenormands. Unlike in tarot, there are definitely favorable and unfavorable cards in this system. When the birch comes, frenzy will be whipped up, creating discord, and a person will be quick to anger. Remember, I said the eclipse is very emotional, can be very emotional, especially a lunar eclipse, and it can bring up all kinds of emotions, drama. Okay, we got the moon, we got a lot of stuff going on. And where the birch comes, frenzy will be whipped up, creating discord, and a person will be quick to anger. The card is trouble, strife, disharmony, conflict, argument, and all things stressful, particularly when seen with the birds. But we don't have it with the birds, but we do have it with the snake. So let's see. Watch out for me because I am always hiding. You can never trust or believe me. I am cheating, deceiving, and will betray you in a heartbeat. Be careful where you are treading. My fangs will surely have you dreading. The game of hope makes it clear to stay safe from the bite of this dangerous snake. Be afraid, very afraid, as betrayal may very well be in the cards where this card lies. Watch out for superficial people, a person who is prone to be malicious, could be a bitchy friend, um, somebody with duplicitous behavior, a two-faced person could be the problem, and it warns us to be wary and watch where you tread. So it can also, mean that you're shedding new skin, right? And that something is here, is in this relationship that has been presented to you that is of a duplicitous nature. So pay attention, just pay attention. Pay attention to all of the I's. Make sure all the I's are dotted, the T's are crossed, everything is, pay attention. So that is our reading for the lunar eclipse, child. What? I'm just going to pull out a couple of cards that our guides want us to hear from before we close this reading. As the content in this video resonated with you so far, so we can continue to connect energetically, make sure to hit the like button. And please, if you're not subscribed yet, take a moment to do that right now. Make sure to click the all bell so you will be notified when we upload new content or when we go live. Let me know what you're thinking, or if you have a question, leave it in the comments below. You can connect with me and other Indigos more personally by joining our private Indigo Room group on Volley. Visit the indigoroom.org website for additional Indigo content, resources, merch, blog, coaching services, my books, the Volley app download, and to join our private mailing list. Follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Links are in the channel banner. And if you'd like to support the channel monetarily, our Cash App is $Indigo Room. Make sure to check the description. All important information and links are the comments below. In the comment section. But chill out, honey. Chill out right now. Lay low. Stand down. And listen to Stronger. You want to get yourself some black obsidian. I'm just going to use these cards that I pulled out that fell. Black obsidian is great protection, so you want to protect yourself right now during this time. I have some bracelets that are available, and we are selling them on the website, and they do have black obsidian in them, and it's a protection bundle. You can get it all together, the bracelet and the bracelet has black obsidian, lapis lazuli, and hematite for protection of your energy, and it's been blessed. Okay. And it also comes with a beginner's bundle of sage and Palo Santo wood and a little tea light to start your protection. If you're looking to protect your energy, get yourself some black obsidian. Or you can go over to the indigoroom.org website and pick up the black obsidian bracelet along with lapis lazuli, which is also for protection, as well as hematite. Just letting y'all know what's available on the website. And the other two cards that fell out, you have the power. You have power to move mountains, but let's start with moving you first. But not right now. We want you to move your energy, right, within, and don't make any sudden moves. I put the oxygen mask on myself first, then I can help others. So you always want to, I learned that on flights, to put the oxygen mask on yourself first, first, especially if you're a mom or dad with children, or you're traveling with somebody who's sick or an elderly person. You always want to put the oxygen mask on yourself first, because if you fall out, you can't help anybody. So in your life, in your situations, take care of yourself first. Self-care first. Put the oxygen mask on yourself first. Choose yourself first. Then you can help others. Choose yourself first. Then you can help others. Indigos are always trying to help everybody and don't help themselves first. Choose yourself. And again, remember, you have the power to move mountains, but let's start with moving you first. Let's start with moving you first. And remember to get some black obsidian too. Protect your energy, protect your home, protect your space. Mother, Father, God, Holy Spirit, ascended masters, archangels, and our guides from the blue realm, please surround all of the indigos that are listening to this video with your magic, mighty circle of protection, so that nothing unlike thee may find entrance at any time, and keep it sustained without a break. If this resonated with you, leave me a message down below. Let me know what you're thinking. Are you prepared for the eclipse? Are you ready? Are you prepared? Have you got your, got your water, got your dream books ready? Because I'm telling you, it's going to probably be dreams. It's going to be a whole lot of changes that are happening with a whole lot of us, not just indigos, everybody on the planet is going to feel this one. And then we have the 1111 portal coming up as well. So remember who you are. Remember that you are indigo source energy right here in a physical body. Remember that you can be, do, and have anything that you desire. And remember, it's not being extraordinary that makes you unique. It is your unique indigo energy that makes you extraordinary. Remember that. Okay, indigos, I love you. Mwah, and I will see you on the next video. Stay grounded during this time. Love y'all.